British police have now identified the perpetrator of Wednesday's terror attack near the Houses of Parliament in central London. His name is Khalid Masood. He's 52 years old and was born in Kent in southeast England. Police said Masood had a string of criminal convictions, but none for terrorism-related offences. He was shot dead by police after driving his car into crowds on Westminster Bridge and then stabbing a police officer at the House of Parliament.
Across London, flags were at half-mast in tribute to the innocents killed in the attack. The Prime Minister took to Parliament a message of strength in adversity, that the ideologies that give rise to terror must be defeated. She told members of Parliament that terrorists were bent on changing Britain's way of life.
An act of terrorism tried to silence our democracy. But today we meet as normal, as generations have done before us and as future generations will continue to do, to deliver a simple message. We are not afraid, and our resolve will never waver in the face of terrorism. And we meet here in the oldest of all parliaments, because we know that democracy and the values it entails will always prevail.
We shall now observe a minute's silence.
Members of Parliament also paid their tributes to the dead and injured. The Prime Minister said the attacker had been known to MI5, Britain's domestic intelligence agency, and had previously been questioned in connection with extremist violence.
To be explicit, at this stage we have no specific information about further threats to the public.
In the attack, a man drove a car across Westminster Bridge, deliberately knocking down pedestrians and leaving dozens injured, 7 critically, according to police. He then ran towards Parliament, where he fatally stabbed Police Constable Keith Palmer. The dead and injured come from around the world. On the streets of the UK capital, Londoners were stoic.
Why should we stop living our lives the way we do for these nutters?
It's fate, isn't it? I think you just have to go on with your life and as normal. And yeah, just sad, really.
Around Parliament, roads remain closed as intense police investigations continue. ISIS has claimed responsibility for this attack on the British Parliament. However, in reality, according to the British Prime Minister, the attacker was a peripheral figure. And as yet, there's no evidence that he had formal links with the ISIS terrorist organisation. Richard Bestick, CGTN, London.